Today will be my first use and opinion on the Parker 78R. This particular model was recently released by Parker. It is a 3-piece razor, so you unscrew the handle and then you can load and unload the blade. I'm going to be using a Parker blade here today. I've been using Parker blades, which I like very much. And when I try new stuff, I try to stick to what I already know so that I can know what's actually going on with in this case, with the razor. So this model, the head has been re-engineered. It's thinner, it's smaller. And there is no blade overhang over here, so I think it will be really good for getting under the nose some difficult areas. This hand in particular follows the length of Parker, so around 4 inches. They tend to prefer shorter handles, but this one's actually thinner, so it feels good on the hand. So I'm looking forward to trying it. I think it could be a very good razor for males and females who shave their faces and other parts of the body. So looking forward to trying it. Also, as I said, I'm going the brand new Parker blade. As of this soap, actually cream, I'll be going Taconic Excalibur. I really like this one, a very good cream, lathers really well, the scent is really good, and I think people tend to overlook Taconic. In fact, I also have the hard soap, the lime one, very refreshing and lathers up also really well, and I like Taconic products also very much. As of the brush, I'm going mixed fibers, synthetic and badger, so that's why it has been soaking here in my Retro Wet Shaving podcast mug. Those who don't know this podcast, I also highly recommend. There are many platforms, for example Spotify. So I'm going this Frank Shaving mixed fibers, which I actually haven't never used a mixed fiber, so I'm also intrigued on how they perform compared to either a badger, either a synthetic. Finishing up, I'll be using also the good old Proraso. Before we go into today's shave, I also wanted to mention what also came in, which is the Parker 87R. It is a twist to open with a rather shorter handle. That's why I actually picked up this one. I've seen recently Greg Tardif using the 22R, which looks really good, but I wanted to try this shorter handle. So, but the head should be the same. So that's today's shave, and let's go for it. Leathered up, so let's go for my first pass. First pass is done. I was roughly under a week without shaving, so there was a stubble I think you could see before, and it knocked it off my first pass. So I'm really surprised with this razor. Now re-lathering up for the second pass. Second pass done. Now let's re-lather and go for the third and last pass. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Third pass done, so let's rinse it off and let's see what I thought of the razor. So my shave is done, and my impressions on the 78R. It was a really good shave. It was very close, comfortable shave, and really, really good. According to Parker, this should be a mild razor, yet effective, efficient. In my opinion, it's not mild as, let's say, a Gillette Tech or a very mild shaver. In my opinion, it is more, well, if you can say aggressive, but it is definitely more efficient. Yet, in my opinion, it's comfortable. Necks tend to be a problematic area, and it knocked off my hair and it didn't do any damage. It was very close shave, comfortable. When I put the aftershave, it didn't sting too much, just as regular alcohol. Sometimes when you get too close or too much of a irritation, it tends to sting more, and it didn't. So very effective. I think it's kind of a mid of the road. I don't think it's a mild razor, so to say. Also, pairing the right blade for you could be also can level up or down the shave. So I use the Parker, which I like. In my opinion, they are sharp and very efficient. So it made the razor even more efficient. So if you want to maybe dial down, just put a milder blade, or if you want to dial up, just stick to another blade, for example, any feather or anything like that. So, but it was really comfortable. I would say very efficient and comfortable, and definitely a great razor. If you're looking for a razor, if you are not too fan of a too mild of a shaver, of a razor, go ahead and check it out. The rigids on the handle were really good. I didn't have any problem holding it. The size was also nice because of the thinner handle. As I said, I tend to prefer a shorter handle, but this one actually fit really well on my hand. And that's it. I really liked it. If you are looking for another razor, I think you definitely should try this. Also, the whole shave was a very good combination. The brush did a really good job, lather up really nicely. The creamy leather that I got out of this cream, Proraso, I think everyone knows it's a classic, really good. And it was a really good shave. So I'm looking forward to using this more and more often. Next up might be my 87R, but let me know also in the comments what types of content would you like me to put. Any questions, anything like that, and maybe I'll make a video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.